Oh wow. Well, come on in everybody. We're doing this game. I was playing it a decent amount yesterday, so we don't have much left to do for this game. Might do a different game afterward or something. I honestly have no clue. Huh. No. I will be a little dumb though, because there's some just like this. I'm trying to figure out what piece even goes in there. I'm not really seeing anything that would fit, to say the least, but um yeah. Mm. Hi, Pancake. How are you? Hope the day's going well. Nice. I hope you had a nice time walking with the doggo. I'm just playing this game because why not? We're almost done with it. Because, again, I did start this last night. So yeah, we're just finishing up the remaining levels. We have 2 more left. Yippee. Oh. What is this? Okay. What am I even... Okay, so this is... like, there... somewhere. But yippee! Good that you're doing good. You get any grub? I got food. I had a burger. So I have food in my system. Yippee. Da. What the heck? Wow. Oh, this is gonna be a fun level. Yay, I love just the tiny little bits and pieces. Yay. Yippee. Surely fun. No. Any plans for the rest of today? If so, I hope they go well. free, so don't really know. Well, a free day is better than having well, no, a free day is essentially having nothing to do, but better that than feeling extremely overwhelmed and having a busy day, I guess. Maybe. I honestly don't know. Huh. I am not enjoying this level. But to be fair, I have stopped enjoying these levels as they have just, went on. I honestly should be studying, but I'm just like, eh. I've... Brain has just been so... this whole semester. Oh, and I kind of forgot, I actually do need to be out of here by 4:30. I was like, I'm just gonna stay in my room and rot today. But I can't, because I actually have... I mean, I can, and just not go to a club thing, but I kind of need to. Just because I want to push myself to do it. I don't need to, actually, but... yeah. Sophie's Choice? What is Sophie's Choice? What? Huh. Just a saying. Oh. I've never heard of that saying before. Sophie's Choice. Okay. But, yeah. I just want to keep myself distracted. Because... my brain has... like, again, this whole semester I've been mentally checked out. And it hasn't helped the fact that my brain is constantly thinking of wanting to find someone to be in a relationship with. Yay. Like, I wanna be, but I haven't found anyone. Yay. So I'm just in Debbie Downer mode this whole time. Because I'm just like, then find someone. Yeah. Yeah. Any reason why you suggest that way? Just curious. Cause, just, yeah. Because I've been on dating apps, but the issue that I've come across a lot is most of the people are 30 years or older, and I'm just like, I am not interested. I'm sorry. I want to try to stay around my age range. Please and thank you. Sorry. I do apologize. Like, that's all I've been getting. Or message a person, they seemed nice, and then out of nowhere, just blocked. Blocked. Like, or, like, saying, hey, let's do a meetup. And then I am out there waiting. And waiting. And they do not show up. So it's, yeah. I'm just bummed, because it's like, just, that's what I've been getting a lot. It's just, either people tapping and being interested, but it's like, you're extremely old, I'm sorry, not really interested. Plans are made, but then nothing happens, and or I get blocked or whatever, and just, yeah. Yeah. So I'm just like, I want to find someone, but at the same time at a point where I'm like, I just want these thoughts to shut up. Like, I'm sorry, but please, shut. My confidence. It is. My issue is not confidence. It's getting my brain to shut up. First and foremost. But also, I want to be in a relationship. It's not a case of confidence, sadly. Huh. It's just literally either it's like, A, I haven't found anyone I'm interested in. B, I talked to someone and it seems like it's going well, and then it ends up being like, hey, no show, slash block, slash, or C, it's like just getting messaged by a bunch of people that are extremely old, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, no. Sorry, but no. Like, again, I don't want messages from a 45-year-old. Because a lot of their messages is completely unhinged, too, and it's gross. Just like, it. Now, this isn't to shame anyone that's interested in older and all that, or, like, is seeking younger, but it's like, for me, I'm just... Personally, for me, I'm like, no. Just, no. 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 Just no. Me? Am I? What? Me? But, yeah. Thing isn't working. That's another issue. I don't know of any. And I don't think there are any. Like, there is the LGBTQ club, but I personally do not want to join it. Why is that? It just... Yeah. It's just not for me. Because it's like, those clubs, the most that I've seen ever happen from them is just a ton of drama. This isn't to say that all of them are like that, but it's like, so far, the ones that I've seen and have heard of that are close by, they're all filled with drama. or a case of like, hey, yeah, we include everybody, but they're very exclusive. Like they exclude people or deny stuff, and it's just like, yeah, that's no. No. I don't want to be a part of that. That's gross. That is gross. Blech. So yeah, it's just there's not anywhere that I can think of space-wise. And the spaces that are available, it's like, well, they might just not actually be the best place. Something happens, yeah. And it also sucks too, because I'm like, I don't have a vehicle, and I wish I had a vehicle, so that I could actually go out more. Like, just all I can do now is just complain. That's all I can do. Like, I can't go to events because I don't have a mode of transportation to get to said events. I want to be dating someone, but there's no one out in the dating pool. Like, most sites, like apps and sites that I've seen, most of the time people just want to fling. Where it's like, there's nothing bad with that, but I don't know. I just want to have someone that I can hang out with and do, like, dates and hangouts and play games with them. Like, that's the thing that I want. But it just sucks. Because feels like there's none of that. Yippee! So yeah, I'm just Debbie Downer right now. Because it's also another thing too, if like one person seems very nice and all that, I don't know if he's the case of like would even think about dating or not. But the thing that sucks too is like half to most of the time it's like here's the thing. It sucks whenever you're left on red, but it sucks even more whenever it only shows the delivered. Like you see that your message got sent, but it hasn't even been read. And so that's an even suckier feeling of just like, hey, I don't know if this person just isn't interested anymore. Or if like I tried talking and just nothing. Just nothing for like a week or so. So yeah. The delivered is pain. It is. It's like you know that the message is there, but they have not read it. Like I would feel more better if I was just left unread because at that point I'm like, okay, they saw it, but they chose not to respond. So now I know I can detach kind of thing of like, okay, this isn't going anywhere most likely. But just delivered and nothing else. It's like I don't know if they are going to read it or if they do, what their response is going to be, and I'm just like that's also stressing me out. I just hate it. But yeah, I'm just like I want to be in a relationship with a person that I like. but there's not anyone that I've found or have seen that I'm like, ooh, pretty, I wanna interact with you and actually probably start to date. Well, minus the one person that's kind of left me undelivered. That I'm like, I'm kind of interested, but at the same time, I don't think you are, or I don't know which, if you are interested or not. It's just, where this again leads to the thing of, I need to stop thinking. I just need to make myself more busy. Or actually focus on stuff that's like, hey, stop it. Stop. Stop it right there. You're not thinking about this right now. You're stressing yourself out way more. Let me at them. The thing that hurt me, Wolf, is being single. That's what hurt me. I want to be in a relationship. I mean, heck, it's even gotten me to question a little bit of like, am I actually gay? I know I am. It sucks. Eventually you'll get a catch. Yeah. I don't know. I've never really actually been on a date, so I guess it's just impatience at this point where I'm like, I want it to happen soon / now. I might not mentally be ready and all that, like, but I just want something. Wait. Also, why are there so many small little I hate this. So, something else that I'm like, I might ask a friend soon is how to actually schedule the therapy session things. Because honestly, I might need to go see a therapist. Because just this is like, how is the start of this year going? My answer would be horrible. Like, but the dating waters. Yeah. But yeah. How has my year been so far? Horrible. I've had more mental breakdowns than I did last year. And that's saying something. I hate it. I just... Ugh. Where do any of these pieces go? I don't understand where they're supposed to go. And I can't go on to the next one till I finish this one. This sucks. But, yeah. It's like, dating pool sucks. Yada yada yada. Doesn't mean much, just means I'm still single. And I hate it. Inside it, yeah. And dissociating. Yeah, that's kind of how I was coping for a while, but now I'm just at a giant boiling point to where I am just constantly stressed out. And I can't help it. I'm just, yeah. I want to dissociate more, but I can't. I don't feel like I am able to. I genuinely wish I had a vehicle so that I can actually go and do stuff, not feel trapped. Really come in handy. No. No. I Nothing against pets, but I could never imagine myself having a dog, cat, or anything. Like, I can't imagine myself with it. Because it's like, I just don't really, It's the concept of, it's nice to have, but taking care of it is something I would not want to do. Kind of thing. Harsh, yes, but that's the best way I can explain it. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, ooh, pretty, I want it. And then you have it, and then or then like, ooh, next thing. And it's kind of a case of like, that's not how you treat pets or animals. That is not how you do it. Take care of it. I've tried that too. They don't help. I'm just literally like, I want living person. I hate how it is, because I've tried doing, like, whenever I was at an all-time, not an all-time low, but whenever I was feeling extremely upset, I tried cuddling up one of my plushies, and then I immediately tossed it aside because I was like, this is not doing anything for me. This is not helping at all. Because it's like, it's not real. It's not a person. It can't comfort you. Like, or it can comfort you, but not in the way that I was wishing to be comforted. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yippee. Eh. Where do these giant pieces go? There's no, like, just looking at it like this, nothing makes sense. And all the little pieces. It's stupid. This is dumb. Like, I can't tell what goes where. Okay. Okay. Somehow I figured out that little section, but I can't figure out the bigger areas. Ugh. Huh. And you know what sucks even more is, like, a lot of my YouTube recommended stuff is showing shorts where it's like animated couples or couples and stuff like that. And I'm like, I genuinely hate you, YouTube. Why are you doing, like, are you just taunting me at this point or something? Like, why? Why? Like, thanks. Thanks for showing me all this couple stuff. I don't have someone. Thanks. Greatly appreciate it, YouTube. Yippee. Ugh. I'm just, yeah. Salt in the wind. It really is, and I don't like it. It's just, ugh. Like, hey, single person. Hey, look at this. This could be you, but you don't have anyone. And I'm just over here like, I hate you. Thanks. Thanks, YouTube. Really, really supporting me in my needs. Thanks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. But, yeah, it's whatever. No, it's not. It's not whatever. I, it just sucks, because there's nothing I can do. Like, it feels like there is nothing I can do, because it feels to me that I'm like, I, I could maybe be doing, like, trying to put more effort into things. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I just need to put more effort into actually my studies and just stop thinking about relationship stuff, but I can't. It's like, I've been cursed with the character type of wanting to be lovesick. Or not even wanting to be lovesick, but I am lovesick, and I just want to be in a relationship. And it's just like, hee hee hee, it's not your time yet. Hee hee hee, not your time. When will your time be? We don't know. We don't know. We haven't really actually given you that kind of character development yet. You're just the, hopeless romantic that wants to be in love, but there's none of that for you in the near future, and it's just like, yay, thanks. Yay, thanks. We love it. You're allowed to be mad. Yeah, I just... It's like, I can be mad, but what can I be mad at? Like, aside from, like, being ghosted, blocked, uh, actually meeting someone, and now having the worry and concern, because it's even to an irrational point where I'm like, oh, maybe the person is most likely just busy with life. But my brain is doing mental gymnastics, being like, maybe this person found someone else and they're hanging out with them and doing all this other stuff and yada 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 yada. Blah 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 blah, and it's like, yeah, they are not interested in you anymore and just upped and went with someone else and blah 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 blah, blah. And it's just that kind of irrationality too. Like, I'm more mad at myself, if anything, for letting stuff like this affect me to this degree. I hate it. I wish I was not like this. I know it's a case of be careful what you wish for, and I am very aware of what I have said, but it's just like, what can I do? There's nothing I can do about my situation right now. It's just, I literally have to just, yeah. Really try. Here's... That's easier said than done. 'Cause this whole year, actually, not even this year, but this year and the past year, my brain has been consumed with nothing. Well, not consumed, but it's at this point it's consumed. But overall has been thinking, let's find someone to go on a date with and fall in love with and stuff like that. That's always been on my mind, and I don't know why. So like saying just take a break from it and all that. I've been actively trying to, but my brain just will not shut. Like, the only way I feel like I can take a break from these thoughts is if I get a concussion or fall into a coma. I've I've been trying. Like, genuinely, I don't want these thoughts, but they are happening. They've been happening for well over a year, and I hate it. So it's more of a case of I don't know how to turn these thoughts off. They're just there, and they keep happening. And I'm always looking and stuff like that. Even whenever I'm like, I don't want to be looking, but my brain is just like, let's just do it. Yay, let's do it. And I'm just like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ted Mosby arc? What? Who is that? Ted. I don't know. Th- I I don't know who that is. I I don't know. I don't know who Ted Mosby. Like I just Googled and it's like How I Met Your Mother. I don't know what how I had known nothing about that show. How I Met Your Mother. Yay. Where does this go? Like genuinely, where does this piece go? It's big. Where do I place this? It's big. Ugh. Okay. I'm just tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I genuinely am. I'm tired of it. I want to stop thinking about it and probably, like, actually study and do something with my life. Not just wait, like, be on constant standby, waiting for someone to come by and be like, hey, you're cute, you want a date? It sucks. It sucks. It genuinely does. It sucks. And I hate it. I hate how I am just literally waiting and not wanting to be busy on the off chance that I get invited to who knows what. Like, just, uh. Ups and downs. Ah, I see. Huh. I feel like he's more successful than I am, because at least he's getting dates. At least he's getting them. I'm just over here always just meh. Meh, 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 meh. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, this stupid level's done. Woohoo. I haven't out. Why? Why are they all tiny pieces? Why? Ugh. I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't wanna. This is a stupid level. I'm uninstalling it. Uninstall. Remove from downloaded. Goodbye. You are gonna be worked on later. Makes you want to break the pot. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do that another day. We'll do this. We'll swap to Muse Dash. Cause why not? Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know what to do. Like, I want to do more stuff, or like actually go on a date or something. Like, get in a relationship, but it's just, uh, like that. But then it's also the case too, if I just want to do stuff too, like actually going around and having fun and all that. But again, I don't have a vehicle, so that limits what I can do. Yes, I can do Ubers, but I'm a college student. It just, yeah. Let's just go full send. Uh, uh, if only. If only. Because the thing is that I would probably attract some of the people that I would not want to do anything with. Because there's been a few people on, like, on the dating apps that I have just blocked. Because it's like, hi, I don't have any interest in you, or, like, literally, they just started the whole thing out with like a pics, nudes, or sent them, and was very pushy slash demanding. And I'm like, the the single engaged shirt would be a good idea if there weren't if those people were not around. But sadly they are. And I don't want to interact with them because interacting them online was already gross. Gross and atrocious. So, yeah. Just blech. 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 Plus, I don't want to do the unfortunate thing of wearing that shirt when one of the churches is actually advertising on campus. Because there are times that they're like just really religious people that hold up signs being like, what can we pray for you today? Or that try to pull you into their churches and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to wear that shirt and have the extreme Christians that are saying, like, being gay is a sin. Like, I don't want to attract that either. Like, no thank. I'm also just, I'm not a confrontational person either, so I'm just like, ah. God dang it. Yeah. It's just, yeah. Not in the current society. Yeah. It sucks. 2, 3, 4. It just sucks because I want to find the person, but it's. And, like, the other thing, too, that I would have to be like, I also just have a hard time saying no or saying the things that I want. But I'd also have to say, like, no to anyone that's trans. Like, nothing against them. I'm not interested, exactly. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just not interested. Just where. But I think the first thing I do need to do for a committed relationship is to commit to therapy. Just to get anxiety and stuff like that figured out. Because who knows, maybe there is someone that's just constantly around. And anxiety is just preventing from seeing. I highly doubt it, though. What the hell? Thank you, Wolf. You're a cat silver and you're not a terrible nor horrible person. I'm sorry that people can't see it. Yeah, it is what it is. Because it's also the thing, too, of like, a lot of stuff is just quick hookups and not, like, no strings attached and stuff like that. And it's just like, yay. So you have like, those kind of people, too, that are just there just for the short time fun kind of deal. And focus and not overwhelm. Yeah. The thing too is like I probably should have gotten therapy like years ago. Reason why I say that is because the person that and like said that they would help if I needed to actually schedule my first appointment was like, yeah, Uh, just from talking to you, you giggle and laugh a lot. You do, and they were like, you do realize that's a trauma response or something of that nature. And I'm just like, huh, yeah. Where it then clicked into my head of like, yeah, I giggle a lot. Like, my nervous response is like giggling and laughing. Yay. Like right now. Like, I'm a nervous giggler. Like, and it's like, it's not a bad like response, I guess. There could be worse, where it's like I get aggressive. So yeah, I guess try to figure that stuff out too. Oh, notice it since we met. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I guess for the longest of time, I never thought it was something like that. I always just thought it was like, it's just something that I do. I don't have an explanation for it. It's just, just hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Hmm. How dare. Oh, combo with Dareth. Hi, Stray. The therapist is gonna have a field day with you. What do you mean? What do you mean they're gonna have a field day with me? Heh. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But hi, Stray. But I guess they would. In the sense of like, hee 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 hee. So tell me what's your problems? And like, I don't know when to start because I've never talked about these issues with anyone. But I guess I can, because something else that I'm like, I probably need to work through is always seeking validation for things. I can't validate myself. I always feel like I need permission from someone to do things. Like, I can't just do things because I want to. Just, yeah. It sucks. It sucks. I hope that they have a good field day whenever it's me just being like, hi. No! I was doing so well. It's a lot of textbook stuff. What do you mean by textbook stuff? What does that mean? I'm gonna do this one. I wanna just keep trying to get golden S's, but I haven't even gotten one in the past, like, 2 days. No. I... I think I also just legitimately need to see a psychiatrist too or something, just to get diagnosed if I do or don't have ADHD. Or not even a do or don't, but just being like, hi, I most likely do have ADHD or ADD or some form of attention span issue. Give me medication so that I can, like, feel like what it's like to be a normal person and not always bouncing around being like, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. What do I do? I don't know. I end up doing nothing. I just, Short story short, I know what the hell I should do in the pieces to all that. I'm just an idiot because I am too scared to actually commit to it. Being like, he. I don't want to be told that I do have these issues, because I already know I have these issues. But verbalizing it to a person in front of me... Or a case of, I talk to them, and then they're like, yeah, no. Like, it is what you're thinking, but it's way worse than what you should be reacting to. Like, how are you still functioning how are you mentally functioning as a human being? Like, this is too much. No, I thought those were closer than they were. You most definitely do. The ADHD slash ADD kind of thingy. Yeah, 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 yeah. I blame my family. Blame my family for ADD, ADHD, whatever. No, not really. Just the apprehension of seeking help. Because the one time that I vocalized it to my family, they were like, you do realize you're actually gonna have to talk to them. Like, where in my mind, the way I processed it as, like, 12-year-old was, hey, this is gonna be a waste of money, shut up. Or, like, whenever, I don't even remember when I did ask to see a therapist. They were like, you do realize you're gonna actually have to talk, right? And the other thing too is they're horrible at remembering things. So it's like when me and my sisters were like, yeah, or we were told we were going to get our driver's permit or try to get our driver's permit on one day. So we were just left waiting. Like the day happened and nothing happened. Like, hey, we're going to try to get your driver's license on this Wednesday. This Wednesday comes by, nothing. Nothing. Like, they always love saying, we're going to do this, and just not end up doing it. Or doing the complete opposite. Because this has happened too. In my, like, is like growing up, you start realizing, hey, it genuinely made like felt like I was just the forgotten child. Like, you know how it's always the case of like, ah yes, the oldest it either is like listened to the most or gets the most praise or whatever, or is like the one that has had it a bit harsh. The middle child is the one that's always forgotten or like has barely been paid much attention to. And the youngest is the one that's spoiled. That dynamic, yeah. I'm the oldest in my family, yet I was the one that felt like the middle child. Like, no joke. Whenever you have three younger sisters and they all constantly voted, like, not intentionally, but it's like every single time we were figuring out what do we want to do for breakfast, lunch, dinner? What do we want to do? Where do we want to go? It's like it's always voting, and your vote is always the losing end. Like, because all three of your sisters are like, we want to do this. And I'm like, I want to do this. Or it's like, we want to go eat at Taco Bell. And I'm like, I don't like Taco Bell, though. And we did Taco Bell, like, the other night, too. Like, or there were cases, too, where my dad was like, okay, we're going to go grab dinner. Do you want, like, for example, like, KFC or Bojangles? And we would say, Bojangles. But then he would say, actually, KFC or Chick-fil-A. Like, the one we voted the most for half the time, they swapped it out of nowhere. And it's just like, what? Why? Like, all three of those places are close by. We chose the first option. Why'd you change the first option? What? I remember when I vocalized my severe depression. Yeah. Or I loved it whenever I just wrote a note or like in middle school, I wrote down my depressed thoughts. Yeah, the school thought it was a very extreme note of harm to myself, and it was brought to my family. Uh-huh. And my family, instead of being like, "Are you okay?" like stuff like that, and actually trying to figure it out. Yeah, no, the things that I remember the most is them crying and being like, "What did we not do for you? Why aren't you happy?" Like, ah. Now imagine if I did actually write something that was that extreme, and that was the response that I got. Ah, like, Jesus Christ. You don't tell a middle schooler, "Why aren't you happy? What did we not do for you?" Like, I feel like the first question would be like, "Are you alright? Do you wanna talk about things?" Not a like quite literally, they brought me into a different a room, closed the door, and made it seem like an interrogation. Like, it didn't happen in a sense of like, "Oh, yeah, we want to hear what's wrong and like try to figure out like why you wrote this and like try to help you through your emotions and feelings. No, felt like an interrogation and just being like, you shouldn't feel this way. We did everything. Like, we spoiled you and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, so what? I, like, personally, I'm like, I don't feel spoiled. Like, spoiled would require having, like, a bunch of your undivided attention and doing everything I want to do. Guess what? The ones that have probably dealt with that the most are my sisters, not me. Again, whenever I voted for something or wanted to do something or asked for something, it got pushed aside. But whenever it was one of my sisters, they would try to do it, or at least my mom would, and my dad would kind of get frustrated, being like, why are we doing this? Like, they don't need this. And my mom would kind of shut down that sort of line of thinking. Was easier than trying to talk about my depression. Doesn't help. I'm in a Latino family. Oh, no. Yeah. Just, yeah. Like, it's also so bad because I also just started thinking back of why I sort of did things. I would like have a lot of my conversations with my parents on the stairs. Because here's the thing, like if I was on ground level with them, I would be so uncomfortable for no reason, being like, "Hey, do you mind if I ask this?" Or just flat out talking. But now thinking back about it, I'm like, I was on the stairs because I was higher up in a sense. Like I was quite literally above them. And if things started to get uncomfortable or all that, I could just turn around and walk up the stairs and end the conversation like that. Like I'm already up the stairs. I'm already halfway up the stairs. I can just climb the few remaining stairs and get back up. So yeah. Trauma. We love it. Because here's the crazier thing too, is out of like in my family, I think I've only I I could be wrong, but I don't ever remember my sisters ever getting grounded, and I was the only one that was grounded in my life. And my sisters are also the ones that are like, hee hee hee. Whenever my dad was like, okay, we need to clean the house, guess what they did? Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm not feeling well. And you know what my dad did? They, he let them walk away to their room to sleep or food to eat. And if my dad was a little, like, was pissed about it, guess what my sisters typically did when it was eating food? They would eat it slowly. Like, they would take their time. So that they could probably avoid cleaning. And you want to know what they did to me? Whenever I actually was legit sick and said, hey, I'm not feeling well, I can't do this. Dad said, no, what, this is enough. I'm tired of you guys always doing this. You're helping whether you feel like you feel well or not. So, very funny how whenever I try to do anything that my sisters did, I was the one that always got scolded. But my sisters? He never said anything about it. Or did anything about it. Very fun. Wouldn't you agree? Like I said, therapist is gonna have a field day. I was taught to deal with uncomfortable things with humor or eating. Yeah. uh, no, I'm actually I'm gonna text that person. Cause yeah, yeah. I I guess I can also blame my family for why I am always so indecisive. Just because again of the whole like whenever I said I wanted to do something or do this thing or something, my family was always like, "No." Or I got outvoted and so it was very much like, "Hey, in life, your opinion does not matter, so shut up," kind of deal. Like, yay, we love learning that very young, don't we? We learned about voting, that sometimes when you vote, it doesn't matter because it's gonna go to the other way. So what's the point? You know? No, I refuse to accept that. That was a great. But yeah, we love learning that life lesson. uh, what the heck? I hate that. Causes people to end up in therapy. Yep. No, what? I also just realized, I mean, or not realized, but it's like, you know it's bad when you also remember that you had the thought, and still kind of have the thought that you wish your parents got a divorce. Like, it's kind of that extreme, because here's the other thing too is, I, oh boy, there are so many memories coming to brain now. Oh jeez. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way that I am now with so much anxiety and just indecisiveness and all of that sort of, I blame my family. Yeah, and not wanting to do anything wrong or fail. That it family. I hate this. know what? I just need a therapist to help me process everything and be like, how do I move on so that I stop feeling like a teenager stuck in an adult body kind of situation? Hold on, I have to itch my nose. It's itchy. Should have got a divorce in the 90s. Yeah, I just say like they probably should get a divorce because my mom constantly gets on my dad whenever he doesn't even do anything. It's literally the men of it's literally the meme of men, we don't know what we did, but we still did something. And that situation of like, yeah, like just yeah. But it's also the case too of like I have never seen them be actually lovey-dovey kind of situation. Like it always feels like they are on edge with each other. Like I don't know, like I do not feel like they are actually in love because I've heard them bicker and fight more than I have heard them like actually love each other. And I mean that throughout my whole life. Maybe that's why I also just have a hard time with relationship stuff because I am terrified. I don't want to be stuck in a situation where it's never like lovey-dovey, but actually just toxic. No. I'm terrified of commitment because I had a single father and being single looked normal and comfy to me. Yeah, yeah. Though, uh, I'll probably do it later. Maybe after club. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna apply to the two honor society that I got an invitation to. Cause, like, I just, yeah. I've been putting it off because I mentally feel like I am not competent. But it's like, I would not have gotten an invitation if I was not competent enough. No! I'm skipping this. But yeah, who needs a relationship to gaslight when you gaslight yourself. I don't need anyone to gaslight me. I already do that to myself. What the heck? Why? Microsoft, why? Why? I got a pop-up notification saying Microsoft needs to update, and it put it right in the middle of everything. Like, you see where this pause menu is? That is where it put it. That's where Microsoft put it. It was just like, "Hi, we're gonna update soon." Why? When I do it automatically to myself. Exactly. Dang it, Microsoft. Microsoft. Why? I hate that. Also, I just thought, me on proper medication, if I do get diagnosed with ADHD, ADD, or whatever other mental things I have going on, I will be unstoppable. I can actually focus on things. I misspelled that. Oh, I don't know how to spell catch either. Ult, ult, ultra, ultra ball. But yeah, I could actually fully finish games. I can achievement hunt. I can actually do my assignments and actually focus and not have to constantly be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Or I'm like writing in it, like I'm writing a sentence or so, and then I'm like, okay, I'm already done. I'm already done. What do I do next? What do next? What time is it though? 3:53. I do need to go to a club meeting thing though. I might be back later. Maybe I'll just record doing notes. Or not record, stream doing notes or whatever. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna try to figure that out eventually.